Welcome everyone. We're back on the MTs again. Now, I have noticed, and it's something I've noticed for quite some time, it's always been the case, is people who aren't aware of how far the restrictions apply to the MT09s globally. So we have the situation, so I can only see the SPs, but we know that it's the same for everywhere. So we have, if we go through the models here, we have a USA Canada one down in the 60s. We have a USA Canada one in the 10s. I think we got the Europe. This is the European one up here. This is the Japanese one. So what we'll do is we'll actually open up a few of them. Getting back to the point, people don't know about the restrictions. Which ones are restricted in the throttle maps and which ones aren't. So we're going to open up a few, we're going to compare them. I made a comment to someone's post saying that people who know can just go and browse these and see that it's not everywhere, because of course people are like, well, everywhere's restricted. It's like, no, everywhere isn't. We'll prove it. Okay, here we go. So I believe I've got 20 open. I'll open the Japanese one for fun, so we'll have a 30. Let's crack open a fourth one. So I'll open up the other USA one. This might go wrong on me, but we'll see. We'll have fun. Okay. So what was the other one up here? Europe, US. Okay. So we want other maps. We want mode 1, gear 2. Oops, that was right. I had this open before. We're in the trim percentage. We'll select everything. We'll set it to 0. Okay, so we're on a starting point. And first thing you'll notice, okay, this is our target one. So this is the Australian one. So this is unrestricted. All right. So what we'll do is we'll copy into this. So this is going to be our measure. Now we have USA Canada, the 63 one. We have other maps. It's already in here. Mode 1, Gear 2. Mode 1, Gear 2. Right. We can see it doesn't quite get to 80 or to 100%. So if we have a look, right, not a big drama. You're like, oh, it's 90, whatever. But that's not where the fun is, so to speak. So if we take all of this map, we copy it into the Australian one. So Control A, Control C, come over here, Control V. Yeah, you can see there it is significantly different down low. So the values, we're talking 20, 30, 40% reduction in throttle at these areas here. I'll go into why I expect that to be the case later, but right now we're just looking at, are they different? So let's go to the other USA Canada. No, that's the Japanese one. Yeah, we'll go to the other USA Canada one. Okay, mode 1, gear 2, Control A, come on, Control A, Control C, paste that in. Ah, I've pasted it into the wrong one. Okay, let's go. There we go. So, same again. All right, now let's do the two US ones. So I expect one's Canada and the other is US. Uh, so let's Control C that again. Now we have this one open. No, we have the 6. Let's open both separately so we can see that. Let's open the 63 and let's open, go to gear 2, go to gear 2. So these are both the USA Canada. Alright, USA, Canada. Let's copy one into the other. Nothing. Let's make a change so we can see it. So you can see that's lit up blue for being changed, and it's back. So let's go to the trim. No value differences. So they are identical. Okay, so we'll cancel both of these. Let's go to the Japanese one. So this is the Japanese one. Okay, mode 1, gear 2. And the Australian one, mode 1, gear 2. Still got the US one I pasted in from before, so let's go to the trim. Alright, select everything, set 0. So we clear all of that, although I didn't need to do that, but I will need to go back to values. Okay, we're in values here. Control A, Control C. Let's paste. Nothing. Let's just make sure that it wasn't. So we'll put a value in. Okay, don't know how you put in 110, but clears it. So we can see Japanese is identical. Let's close these down. These are the US ones. So we'll do 2 more because there's 2 more there. Actually, new. No, we don't want to save it. We will do what we believe is the European one, because this is the Australian one. Okay, other maps. Mode 1, gear 2. Control C, we're not in value trim. No difference. Okay, and let's, for our own amusement, go and look at the European restricted one. I believe this is the A2 version. This abomination shouldn't exist. Okay, other maps. Let's just have a look at what it, yeah, look, only gets to like 20, 30%. Oh boy, that's horrific. Okay, so there's your restrictions. Yes, just the SP, but we know the 2024 and the regular versus the SP are all identical maps. So there's no changes there. The only restrictions are on the US ones, so the rest of the world is fine. And the issue for that is, if you think about it, the US is the only place in the world where people can, with no training, can go and jump on any size bike they want. So, and if you have a look at where the restrictions are, so if we open that back up, we go to those maps, we get gear 2, mode 1, gear 2, select everything, come over here, we paste it in. Okay, it's right in the area where you're going to loop it. So you're in gear 2, you've got absolute full throttle. This is where you are going to unweight the front and cause yourself a lot of grief if you don't know what you're doing. So, you know, whiskey throttle, all that sort of stuff. Or you're trying to do wheelies, this is where you're going to get yourself in trouble. So they're just trying to protect against the lawyers, keep the lawyers at bay. That's my opinion, and I reckon it's pretty much on the money. Anyway, I hope this helps a few people, and at least it gives me something to refer to when Reddit does Reddit. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah, catch us next time.